Now the latest information on today's other big story, the fire that killed a 15-year-old girl in Hillsboro. 15-year-old Hazel Morris died this morning just after her parents left for work. Investigators believe a faulty fan is probably to blame. 9 on Your Side reporter Tom McKee has the story of a community in mourning.
Just by looking at the front of the Morris house here on Bigelow Street in Hillsboro, you can see how intense the fire was that claimed the life of 15-year-old Hazel Morris.
She was a really great kid from what I know from Kevin and Alex. She was a really great kid, you know, did good in school, stayed out of trouble. She's going to be missed.
Firefighters from Hillsboro, Lynchburg, and Paint Creek rushed to the scene to extinguish the inferno. Hazel's father told me her 13-year-old brother Alex awoke to find a fan on fire in his room. He got his sister up, then headed to neighbor John Duncan's house to call 911.
911, what's your emergency?
Yes, there's a house fire on 302 Bigelow Street. Please hurry, it's burning bad.
302 Bigelow?
Yes, there's 2 people trapped inside.
It turns out only Hazel was in the burning building. She hadn't followed her brother out. Duncan, though, rushed to the scene but was driven back by the flames.
Pretty hot, real hot. I mean, it's like when you have a bonfire, you can't stand right next to it. You got to back away from it. And you can just feel the heat. They're just searing.
It quickly became apparent that Hazel was gone, leaving a father without a daughter he called the best kid in the world ever. Others who knew her agreed.
Well, I met Hazel a year ago, and she called me grandma, and she never met me before in her life. She says, "You're my grandma," and she gave me a big hug and kiss. She says, "I'll see you later."
She was never a person you would see ever inside, ever. She always was involved being outside with her mom or her dad. She was just a kind-hearted girl.
Coming up new at 6, some residents expressed concerns about their safety because of cuts in the Hillsboro Fire Department over the past several months. Tom McKee, 9 on Your Side in Hillsboro.